Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with my review of the Hebitsukai Metal Deluxe Dark Seiza Blaster from Uchu Sentai Kyuranger. So, if you watch Kyuranger, you know that this was the repaint / slight remold dark version of the Seiza Blaster used by Naga in the series when he took his brief turn to the dark. But as we know, he can use the Hebitsukai Metal form in the show a bit, so that's pretty neat. This was a premium Bandai exclusive, so you either had to pre-order it or now track it down on the aftermarket. Just a real quick look at the packaging, just because I always think the premium packaging is neat. Nothing too huge, it's very simple yet neat. I just really like the production shot of Hebitsukai Metal right here, and it just really shows off the suit really well with like the, you know, sparkling space eyes. That's super technical. And then of course you got the symbol and name here. Everything else is really basic on the other sides, you know, just kind of symbols and stuff. But on the other side here you get this really neat shot of Hebitsukai Metal being like, "Rah, I'm evil Naga." That's exactly what his voice sounded like. And then you get the numbers there. Nothing too special to write home about, but it's a nice sleek little packaging for those of you that save the packaging for displays or whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and get actually into the main event. So here we have it all out of box, everything you get. You get obviously the blaster, comes with the strap which you install yourself, needs 3 AAA batteries, and you get the standard dark Kyutama and the black hole Kyutama, which is what everything you'll pretty much need. So in this review, I will be going over all the main features of this. I will be showing off a couple of the quote-unquote main Kyutama you're going to want to see in it, and what these Kyutama do in the standard Seiza Blaster. But then I'm going to do a separate short video that just goes over the sounds of my Kyutama collection in this. I'll link it at the end. It'll probably go up the next day or later the same day. Just let me know in the comments in the future whether you prefer me doing separate videos or one giant video. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Just taking a look at the Kyutama, they're really nice. I mean, they're not all that different from your standard run-of-the-mill Kyutama in terms of design, other than them just having a purple base design rather than silver. But the purple plastic they use is really nice. It's nice and shiny. I think it just looks really neat. It makes it stand out. The main base here is kind of a black-gray, which works. There you can see the symbol on that. And turn it around, then you got nothing there. So all that fun stuff. Then, of course, as we like to do, we'll use our little cheat here. There's the glowing effect you'll get if you, well, do this or put it in Kyureno or you know, one of the Mecha Light areas. Alright, now we've got the black hole Kyutama. Same setup here. Same identical, like, shell casing of a Kyutama, I guess you'd call it, with the purple. But, you know, a little bit of a different picture and stuff like that. Also pretty neat. The other one I think is a little bit cooler, just because it's got a cooler image on it. But still, it's nice. Let's go ahead and show its little, wait, this way? Yeah, this way. I always get it mixed up because I am smart. There we go. Also not as interesting of a picture. I think the other one is just overall better. Okay, so now we'll take a look at it here. As you can see, it is, you know, nearly identical to the main Seiza Blaster with just this attachment being different. I'll bring in the regular one in a second to take a look at it, but it looks really nice. I really do like the Seiza Blaster, and even though I think the colors fit with it, it does a bit look like they're wearing a clown armament, and I really think this color scheme works. I mean, it's very simple. It's largely black, as you can see, with silver accents, but the purple accent's really what sells it. The beautiful purple plastic they use on this just works really well. It's kind of, the camera actually makes it look a bit shinier. Not shinier, but brighter, whereas like in person it's a little bit more of a darker color, but it's a really great mix of having this nice shine to it, but with a nice dark look to it, and you can also see your lights up above there. But I think it just looks really cool and sleek, and I dig it a lot. I usually dig the black and silver / black and gold repaints we get for various things, and so that kind of goes along with it, just making it better by the fact that it's actually in the show. Whoops, hit the review station there for a sec. But there you can see there's the standard Seiza Blaster. You can see it's like basically the same exact thing, just color swapped out, and then the only real difference being like basically the barrels. Like right here you got your safety triple barrels, and here's this almost, just kind of reminds me of like a giant crossbow-esque thing. That's like the core difference, and I really do like that. Like, it could have been cool, honestly, just as a repaint. Oh, and you do have this part here too, which is different. Anyway, it could have been cool, honestly, just as a repaint. Like, it still would have looked cool with different sounds, but I like that they actually have some additions on it. But yeah, we'll take a look at sounds involving that shortly here, but that's the aesthetics. But other than that, it functions the same. Button here, this pops out, so you can be like gun mode, pew, 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 pew. That's all the sounds you're getting. Dawson Rider review over. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's go ahead and load this sucker up. So you can hear the on sounds. As you can tell, a lot of the sounds are like a sickly version of it. It sounds like a distorted version of the main Seiza Blaster, or like what would happen if it's running out of batteries. It kind of reminds me of my my old Ixa belt when it ran out of batteries. It sounded like the 1986 version, which was kind of funny. But in just this mode, you get some standard blasting noises. But also in this mode, you get some special Naga phrases. If you hold down this, it'll activate the Naga phrase mode, and then you can cycle through a bunch. There's actually quite a bit. So I'll go over these first ones now. You get one set now when there's nothing in it, and then you'll get another set when you have a Kyutama in there, specifically usually the Dark Kyutama. But let's go ahead and do that. So hold it down. Okay, there we go. It cycled back. So as you can see, quite a bit of sounds just like that, and there's even more voice-activated sounds. It's really neat. If they didn't get the actual actor, they got someone that sounded remarkably close, but I'm pretty sure it's him, and the sounds are nice and clear. Thank you. Anyway, that was my move it, wrap it up along like cue. All right, let's go ahead and get to the transformation noises. Alright, there's that. Alright, let's do the rest of the basic sounds and then we'll go over the next round of voice clips. And of course you get that. And then my favorite. It sounds so wrong. Okay, now we're going to go with the sounds that happen when you have this Kyutama in here. Oops. Cut that one off short there, sorry, my hand slipped. A lot of laughing. There we go. Alright, there was a couple I accidentally cut short, I'm sorry. Sometimes I was just too ready to press the button and my hand would slip, and then some of the sounds will like stop talking and then be like, and then it'll start again, so that's kind of frustrating. Anyway, that's really neat. Let's go ahead and get the other Kyutama in here. Let's do change. That also sounds kind of wrong. Or funny. Alright, we gotta go one more go with this one too. Okay, now a few of the other ones to show off with some regular Kyutama, some of the main ones you'd probably want to see. For example, I'm going to do Hebitsukai Silver's just regular one to see how those work. So you get the picture there. Those are going to be the most different, is the actual Ranger related ones. So also I brought in just a standard, one standard like attack Kyutama. I got Pisces here. That's likely what I'll show in the demo video is, you know, so you can get the idea of the slightly different voice and then that it has the sound bites for their individual sounds. Another one is the Sun and Moon Kyutama, which is kind of oddly works with it. There you go. Like it'll quiet down for it when you do change. See? get that to stop there. But yeah, it works with it, but it's like awkward. You know, you do both sides. You know, it's a little quiet. You actually can't hear it very well, but this is making some noises. But yeah, you get the picture there. Also, I'm sure there's going to be people asking about why this won't come out. About the Orion Kyutama. Excuse me, I was talking. But that will, you know, it'll work because you can turn the Orion Kyutama on, but it won't activate any new sounds in here, just like the standard Seiza Blaster. Okay, now last thing we'll do is show off what the Dark Kyutama noises are for this guy. So let's start with regular one. Whoops. You know, you might want to turn it on. Like, hot tip, not a lot of people will think of this. Turn it on. There we go. As you can see, it actually has basically the same music effects and voices. Alright, so you get the gist of it there. And then we'll do Black Hole. Alright, and there you have that. So yeah, overall, pretty neat. I really like this changer. I mean, I thought the Seiza Blaster was a good changer to begin with, but I think I like this one a little bit more just because I prefer the color scheme on it, and I think that the Dark Kyutama look really nice. I like the sounds about equally because this is basically like a, you know, a Funhouse Mirror anti-version of it, and I think they all sound pretty cool. And I like that you can pretty much read all the Kyutama on there as well. One thing I did find interesting is that the actual proper Seiza Blaster plays the same basic sound bites. I was surprised it didn't just use its happier version, which I almost would have preferred in a way, just to make it a little bit different, but that's more of something about the Seiza Blaster rather than this one. But overall takeaway, this is a really cool special edition of the main changer, which actually appears in the show. If you're a fan of Kyuranger, a fan of Hebitsukai Metal, I can definitely recommend tracking it down on the aftermarket on Mandarake or something like that. It's really neat. I kind of wish this has been in the main line since it's something that's actually in the show. And since, like, Sentai has this huge drought period in its second half where a lot of stuff doesn't release, I think they could easily fit it in. Maybe I'm just used to how Rider merchandise is just constantly hitting you, but I think Sentai could afford to squeeze in one more thing. And like I said, since this has been in the show mainly, it would have been nice as a main release. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's Awesome Rider, signing out.